Today, September 11th, I speak and I do not whisper, because you have walked through nights that did not end and mornings that felt like a continuation of the same gray hallway, and I have counted each step, each sigh, each thought you tried to bury beneath a smile that was too heavy for your face. Listen to me now. Do not skip this. Do not turn your heart away. My words are not a performance, they are a door, and the handle is already warm in your hand. I have seen what was taken. I have seen the message that is traveling toward your house like cold rain moving across a field. I have seen how your name was spoken without tenderness, how your kindness was traded for convenience, how your trust was handled like a fragile box by clumsy fingers that never intended to keep it safe. I am not indifferent to your trembling. I am not absent from your corridor. I am here, and I will not let this become the end of you. Today, September 11th, Archangel Michael has cried out for you to open this, and his tears are not weakness, they are an alarm bell in heaven that rings when a chosen heart has been stretched too far. He stands at your threshold with sword unsheathed, and he is not moved by noise or rumors or what they said you did or did not do, because his orders come from me. He cried loudly because you were about to scroll past mercy while begging for mercy, about to pass by the exact food your soul requires while saying you are starving. Do not do it. Take and eat these words, for they are bread for a day like this. You say you want a sign, I made this sentence a lamp. You say you want protection, I made this voice a wall. You say you want justice, I am justice, and I am already walking. A heartbreaking news is coming to your home, not because I desire to crush you, but because the truth does not ask permission to arrive. The envelope of revelation has been sealed for a long time, and it is finally in transit with your address written in a hand you cannot mistake. You have felt it in your bones. You have felt the temperature shift in rooms where no window was open. You sensed that the smile offered to you was a screen, that a certain silence was a sentence. Hear me, the heartbreak will not be the end, but the turning. I will not let grief cancel the appointment I made for your healing. I will not let a single shard of this brokenness remain in your hands. I will instruct the angels to sweep the floor of your heart until it shines again. But you must not pretend the package is not at your door. You must receive what is true so that you can be free of what is false. The one who hurt you did not break my plan for your life. The one who hurt you did not remove their own name from my accountability. The one who hurt you underestimated the persistence of light. They told themselves a story about you that made it easier to do what they did, and they believed their own fiction because it was convenient to their moment. But I am the God who ends convenient lies. I am the God who stands in the doorway and says, "Enough." I am the God who will not let your kindness be levered against you any longer. I will not let your silence be used to write their narrative. I will teach you how to speak, and I will teach you how to be quiet, and I will show you when each is a sword. Do not fear their circle. I am enlarging your circle. Do not fear their voice. I am repairing your voice. You have walked like someone carrying a glass bowl filled to the brim with water, careful not to spill, careful not to provoke, careful not to draw attention to the tension in your wrists and shoulders, careful to remain acceptable. Today I take the bowl from you. Today I tell you you can put your hands down. You can stand up without apologizing. You can breathe without permission. Some will say you changed, I say you remembered. You will not miss the lesson in this. You will not miss the door that opens because of this. You will not remain where betrayal set you down. I will lift you without fanfare, and those who mocked your stillness will think you moved by your own strength, only you will know the invisible hands. I have watched you stare at the ceiling in the dark and bargain. I have seen you rewrite history to make your pain more comfortable for others. I have seen you reach out to the same fire that burned you because the warmth felt familiar even though it hurt. Today, September 11th, I interrupt the pattern. Your future cannot be built on the fear of disappointing people who already decided not to understand you. Your future cannot be designed around the appetite of those who took without blessing. Your future must be sculpted by my hand, and I have not finished carving. Let them be surprised when they see what remains after the chisel. Let them be astonished at how much beauty was inside the block they dismissed. Do not be afraid of the moment when your phone lights up with news that makes your chest tight. I will be in the room before it arrives. The message will not find you alone. I will be seated at your table with you, and Michael will stand behind you, and the peace that I promised will not be a theory but a presence that wraps itself around your shoulders like a shawl with its own heartbeat. Your tears will not be wasted. Every tear that falls today will water something you will harvest later, and you will not even recognize the field when it lifts its green toward you. I am not romanticizing your pain, I am redeeming it. I do not minimize your wound, I lay my hand upon it until the heat of heaven cauterizes the place that won't stop bleeding. Listen to me carefully. Not every apology is repentance. Not every explanation is truth. Not every, I didn't mean to, is innocence. I will give you an ear that can tell the difference. You will stop rewarding speeches that are not matched by steps. You will stop financing the comfort of those who refuse to pay for their own growth. You will stop pretending that proximity is loyalty. Some who stood near were only near to monitor your light. I will pull the curtains and let you see. Do not pick up what I put down. Do not reattach what I amputate. Do not invite regret to sleep in your guest room and call it compassion. You are not cruel because you choose clean boundaries. You are not unloving because you guard your joy. You are simply agreeing with me that your heart is not a landfill. There is a voice in you that has been told to sit in the back row. I bring it to the front now. I assign angels to escort it to its rightful place. There is a gift in you that has been used only to comfort others while you withered. I breathe upon it until it returns to color. There is a dream in you that has been fed scraps while other priorities were served on silver. I call it by name and seat it at the head of your table. You will create again. You will laugh in a way that shakes the dust out of the curtains. You will trust the floor to hold you. I will teach you the skill of discerning who can walk with your destiny without stealing from it. I will make it easy to tell the difference between a hand that heals and a hand that hunts. You think you missed too many signals. You think you should have known. You rehearse the scene and call yourself naive, and then you punish the present for a past that cannot be revised. Hear me, you did not ruin what I intended. You did not break the timing of heaven. You did not move me off schedule. What you call late, I call ripe. What you call wasted years, I call seed in winter. I have preserved more than you realize. There are relationships you thought were dead that are only hibernating, and they will emerge when the temperature is right. There are opportunities that passed you like a train because you were not meant to go to that city. There are doors that will open now because your hands are finally free, and the keys you lost were never the keys you needed. Today, when the heartbreaking news touches your doorstep, do not agree with despair. Despair is loud, but it is not wise. Despair speaks first, but it does not get the last word. Stand still for a moment and let the dust settle. Then listen for the quiet instruction beneath the noise. It will be simple. It will be something like, do not reply to that message. Or, write this down and keep it. Or, call the person who tells you the truth even when you are angry. Or, go outside and let the sky remind you that I do not run out of blue. Or perhaps, eat. Sleep. Try again at noon. Heaven is not complicated when the heart is overwhelmed. Heaven is steady. Heaven is a table already set in the presence of what tried to devour you. Michael cries out again that you should not skip this because you are so close to discarding the instruction that rescues you from repeating the same year. His cry is the sound of urgency married to love. He remembers the times you stood in courage that terrified him and he whispered, amazed, look at this one. He has watched battles you do not even remember because I made you sleep while the fight was fought over your pillow. He has seen your name written in places you have not entered yet. He has read the paragraph where your restoration is described in detail, and it is more thorough than your imagination has dared to be. He is not pleading because he thinks you are weak. He is pleading because he knows you are powerful and he will not let you lay that power down because of a wound that will soon be a scar. Forgiveness will be a gate you pass through, not a rug you are forced to kneel on while pretending not to bleed. Forgiveness is not the permission slip for further injury. Forgiveness is the lock you change on the door of your own heart so that intruders cannot use old keys. I will help you forgive without returning to the scene of harm as if it were a museum you must visit to keep your compassion valid. Let me be the judge where judgment is required. Let me be the witness where truth must be confirmed. Let me be the advocate where your voice has been drowned out by confident wrongness. When you let me hold the gavel, your hands are free to hold joy again. You told yourself you are tired of being strong. I agree. Strength without replenishment becomes a costume. Lay it down. I will show you a different kind of strength that looks like rest, like saying no, like not answering the last message, like closing the tab, like not explaining the boundary beyond the first sentence. I will show you how to make peace your default and not your reward after a storm. I will show you how to walk into rooms without bending your height to fit other people's ceilings. I will restore your appetite for simple good things you thought were gone forever. You will taste honey again. You will dance without thinking about who is watching. You will remember a morning that did not begin with dread. Do not keep the heartbreaking news as your identity. It is an event, not your name. It is a paragraph, not your entire book. You will place it on the shelf where it belongs and it will teach you, but it will not take you hostage. The one who hurt you will face what they sowed, not because you cursed them, but because the world I made still obeys me, and seed still answers to season. If they turn and do the painful work of truth, you will be free to release them to me completely. If they do not, you will still be free, because your freedom was never contingent upon their choices. I am the one who opens prison doors that have no locks, and you are walking out barefoot on holy ground you thought you'd never reach. There will be a moment, soon, when you hear laughter break out of your mouth and it startles you because you didn't plan it. Keep that laughter. It is a marker stone that tells you the path is bending toward light. There will be a text you decide not to send, and in the silence you will feel your power return like a tide. There will be a day you do not think of them at all, and when you realize it, you will not feel guilt, only relief, only gratitude that your mind finally had room to think about your own future. There will be a night when you sleep deeply, and no dream drags your heart through the same old rooms. I will be with you in that sleep, and you will wake to find your pillow dry. Now hear me as I speak to the core of you. I call back your scattered pieces. I call home the parts of you that were left in old arguments, the parts of you still standing outside closed doors waiting for someone to come apologize properly. I call back the child in you who learned to make themselves small to survive. I call back the artist in you who learned to hide their colors because the house did not have room for vibrant. I call back the lion in you who laid down at the edge of the forest because hunters were near. Come home to yourself. Come home to the body that carried you. Come home to the voice that still knows the sound of heaven. I am pouring oil on your head, it runs down and finds every cracked place. Michael's cry turns from alarm to announcement now, because the warning has been delivered and you have listened. He takes his position by the door of your heart, not because danger will always be near, but because honor is. I am placing honor back upon you where shame tried to sit. I am placing simplicity where confusion had a nest. I am placing clarity where you only had questions with no teeth. Do not rush to explain this to anyone who cannot handle the weight of your transformation. Let results be your language. Let peace be your proof. Let a quiet room become the theater where heaven shows you the next scene. Do not skip this, seal it. Seal it with a simple act that your body will remember. Drink water slowly and thank me. Open a window and let morning inside. Put your hand over your heart and say, I agree with the God who keeps me. Write one sentence on a paper and carry it with you. I am not what hurt me. Delete what breaks your peace. Keep what builds your strength. Choose one small joy today and give it sacred permission to be enough. When the heartbreaking news arrives, you will not be undone, because you have already been redone. You are not alone. You are not late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not a mistake I must manage. You are a story I am writing with deliberate strokes, and even this blot of ink, the one you wish had never landed, will be woven into meaning. I do not only make beauty from ashes, I make gardens from graves, cities from ruins, songs from silence. This is not a sentence, it is a comma. This is not a wall, it is a gate. Walk through with me. Lift your chin. Breathe. Today is not a funeral for your future. Today is a coronation of your resilience. I bless your house with order. I bless your phone with boundaries. I bless your door with discernment. I bless your name with restoration. I bless your mornings with soft light that finds you without effort. I bless your nights with honesty that lets your body sink into the mattress without the armor you used to sleep in. I bless your conversations with truth that requires fewer words. I bless your work with favor that does not require performance. I bless your friendships with reciprocity. I bless your heart with the courage to be gentle again. And now, beloved, open your hands. Release what you cannot carry into the next season. Feel how light returns when you stop holding the weight of everyone else's choices. Feel how your spine remembers you were designed for standing tall. Feel how hope feels when it is not forced, only recognized. The one who hurt you will not own the keys to your day. The message that arrives will not be the end of your song. I will stand with you as you read it, and I will stand with you after you delete it, and I will stand with you as you open a new page with a pen I placed in your palm long ago. This is my word to you on September 11th. Do not skip this. Do not leave yourself where sorrow tried to seat you. Rise, not with rage, but with revelation. Walk, not with panic, but with promise. Speak, not to convince them, but to agree with me. You are kept. You are covered. You are changing without asking permission from the past. And when the doorbell rings with news that thinks it has authority, smile softly, open slowly, and remember who answers the door with you. I do. And because I do, you will not be destroyed, you will be delivered into the next room where your life begins again with a light you will recognize as mine. Today is September 11th, and I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you directly. Archangel Michael has cried loudly, pleading for you to open this because your destiny is trembling on the edge of revelation. Do not skip this, because a heartbreaking news is circling your home. The one who hurt you, the one who wounded your soul in silence, is being brought into the light. This message is just for you, and you must not delay in receiving it. Every second you wait pushes away the blessing I am trying to release into your life. Open this quickly, open it immediately, for I have marked this moment as a divine turning point. From the very beginning, I have been watching over you. I have seen every tear you cried in the dark when no one else noticed. I have seen the betrayal that was hidden behind smiles, the deception that wore the face of love, the hands that pretended to help but secretly pushed you down. You have carried pain that others cannot even begin to understand, yet you still stand because I have sustained you. Today I am telling you, the one who hurt you, the one who thought they could break you and walk away untouched, is now facing what they never thought would come. My child, you cannot ignore this moment. It is not coincidence that your eyes are upon this message now. It is not chance. Archangel Michael has cried out because heaven itself cannot remain silent any longer. The truth is about to shatter the silence that has covered your life. A heartbreaking news is moving closer to your home, not to destroy you, but to release you. What has been hidden in the shadows will be revealed, and those who laughed at your suffering will see that I am God, and I do not forget those who trust me. The one who hurt you thought their actions were buried. They believed time would erase the wounds they inflicted. But time is my servant, and truth cannot be buried forever. Today I send this warning, not to terrify you, but to prepare you. A shocking wave will come, and it will be heartbreaking because it involves someone you once trusted. But hear me, what is heartbreaking at first will soon be liberating. The tears you will cry will not last long, for they will be tears that wash away the chains of deception. I am not only warning you, I am also protecting you. Do not let fear take over, for this news will not destroy you. Instead, it will destroy the lies, the manipulation, and the hold of those who thought they had control over your destiny. You have been walking with a heavy heart, doubting at times if I even hear you. But I tell you this day, I have not been silent. I have not been absent. I was waiting for the appointed time, and that time is now. My child, you are stepping into a season where justice will no longer be delayed. You have waited long enough. You have prayed with tears. You have asked me, why, Lord? Why does this continue? Today I say to you, the wait is over. The one who hurt you is about to face exposure. Their name, their actions, their hidden intentions are about to be laid bare. Do not skip this message, because if you turn away now, you will miss the comfort, the strength, and the warning that I am placing in your hands. This message is being spoken into your spirit for a reason. Your home is about to receive news that will shake the walls. But when the shaking happens, do not crumble. Stand firm, for I am the one holding your foundation. Even as Archangel Michael cried, heaven has been waiting for you to open your heart fully, without delay, without hesitation. I will not stop here. I will pour blessing into your life like never before. After this heartbreaking news comes, you will see doors open that no man can shut. You will see favor wrap around you like a garment. You will see the very pain you endured turn into a testimony that will draw many to my light. But for now, prepare. Guard your heart. Watch carefully, for the one who hurt you is about to be revealed. This is the hour of exposure. This is the hour of release. This is the hour where the tears of the past give way to the joy of the future. My beloved, do not skip this. Take every word deep into your spirit. I, the Lord, am speaking to you. This is not a mistake. This is not random. Today, September 11th, your story begins to shift forever.